All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel, guys. Say hello to Ren and Stimpy, Powder Toast Man, Log TV, and Choo Choo, and let's get started with today's video. Hey guys, at Blade Show 2022, I went to the Wii booth and I got my hands on something called the Wii Vision. Designed by Snex, it was titanium, had this cool lock on it, and it was expensive. However, fast forward, a little over a year, and we now have the Civivi Vision, FG. Come on, where's the sticker? Really? Last site I go to. The Civivi Vision FG. This is Natural G10, and it's Nitro V. Guys, I'm here to tell you the calling card for Wii to Civivi to Sencut is all we're doing is changing materials, and of course some of the design, because you know when you go from a titanium frame to G10 scales, there's a difference in how you build them, of course, but the major difference that's dropping these prices is not quality, it's not qualitative, it's materials based. And in this case we have G10 scales set over the top of full steel liners with some skeletonization, actually speed holes, and a 14C blade rather than like 20 CV. That's really, of course, the clip is different, there's some other different things, but you're not like getting like a half-done knife here. You're getting a very nicely produced knife for what, $78, $79. And we'll look in just a second. I left my phone over there. With this same cool design, same vibe, and same very awesome lock. Now, let's just start with my one real qualm of this knife, and I get why they did it. They were trying to not cover the speed holes, so we got the clip down here. The clip on the original, I hated. When I saw that at Blade Show, the clip is like up here on top, and it's like, who carries a knife like that? Nobody. Now, we do have a post back here that you can stick your lanyard on, it looks like. Or is that like a stop for the... interesting. No, I think it's supposed to be a lanyard post, but it's interesting. That's also what stops the... Yeah, no, I think that is the stop for the lock. Maybe you can put your lanyard on that barrel spacer, but maybe not. Anyway, wow, digression. You can reverse your pocket clip. You do have a milled out area here. Pocket clip sits in the milled out area, which is a decent design. It sits down in there, has flat screws, good clip, typical Civivi clip with the skeletonization, and again, it doesn't cover, but I wish it was in the middle because it is a little irritating to me in the grip, but it is what it is. You do have JG10, which looks really good in this regard. There are other versions. We'll go over that when we go over the specs. You have thumb studs, flat grind all the way up, just not quite full flat grind, but really close. And you have this interesting super lock. Super lock. Super lock. All right, yeah, you got it. All right, so you guys see, of course, I'm a little silly today. You guys see thumb studs. Guys, this is almost like having a friggin' detent. This is tuned with that spring perfectly. So many of these style of locks, like a bar lock or whatever, you end up with a mushy deployment. This is not mushy. This fires out, okay? I don't even know if I've tried a middle finger flick it, can I? No, because my finger got in the way. Hold on, one more try. I don't think I can. No, I can't, but you probably can. Your results will vary because I suck. All right, so yeah, fires out there. Now, let's just drop it. You can see, nice drop there. Now, of course, when you get the coordination down, you end up with really fidgety action. Now, what you're doing to actuate the lock, and guys, what's kind of weird and kind of cool, of course, you got the speed holes that go all the way through, which some people like and some hate, but you also got this little hole right here. And this hole, let's see if I can adjust my light to the point that you can actually see this. Hold on. No, not really. So yeah, there you go. You can see that? I'm moving the lock. You can see the lock through that hole. Pretty cool. Let's see, when you're locked, okay, there you go. You see that? See the lock moving out of the hole? Yeah. So I think it's to maybe to blow out the lock to keep stuff from getting in there, or to I don't know, or just to see the positive lock, which you can see. You see that? It's pretty cool. Really interesting blade shape. I think it's kind of a drop sheep thing. I don't know. It's a sheep's foot, but it's got this nice kind of belly to it, which is really cool. 4-finger grip back here. Now, right off the bat, we are feeling that clip right there in our grip. It's just the way it is. It's not a hot spot, but it's definitely there. Nice satin finish, flat grind blade. Plenty of relief on your edge. You do have a place to choke up. No jimping. You have jimping on your lock, but there is no jimping on the blade spine. So again, your lock has jimping on the front of it there and on the top, and you can actuate that back. And then when it locks, you can see the spring. Watch the lock here this time. You can see it's up, and then it pops into place and locks. So it's going over a hump and into a divot, okay? And then when you let it go, you're holding the spring back, and it comes back, and then you let go of it just like you would an axis lock. Same kind of thing. Very, very cool. Flat scales. They are chamfered. Lockup, guys. Yep. There's a fractional amount of side to side. It is very, very hardly noticeable, and feels good in the hand. And again, yeah, okay. Well, I was going to say, can you flick it out? Yeah, you can. So that's interesting. It feels like you have enough tension where you get this great pop out, but it's not enough to keep. Yeah, if you do that, it's coming out. But do I feel scared that it's just going to pop out in my pocket or something? No, not at all. That spring will pull it right back. You can see there. Now it does come way down to the end, and we are dead centered. There you go. Very cool knife. Now, does it cut? Yeah, it does. Let's see if we can get a part of this that doesn't have tape goo all over it. All right, there you go. Cuts very nicely. Yep. Great cutter. Very nice because it is very thin stock. By the way, the thumb studs, oh, come on, focus, are nicely done. No issues there for me. It's not like a hot spot or weird. Feels great to me in that way. Now let's talk about availability. There isn't any. These went, now there may be by the time you see this video, and if there is, I will update the description. But at the time of recording this video, which, by the way, I forgot to mention, I got this knife loaned in from White Mountain Knives. Guys, I'm an affiliate over there. You can get 10% off using code KnivesFAST at checkout. Don't forget, but right now on this particular knife, he doesn't have any. They are $78.20, 7.95 inches long, 3.54 inch blade, 4.45 close length, handle length, Nitro V steel. Did I say 14C earlier? I did. Nitro V. So apologies to you who's already made a comment early in the video. You know who you are. It's not 14C, you goober. Yes, I know I'm a goober. It's Nitro V. I don't know why I'm so silly today. 0.12 on the blade stock. Satin finish, plain edge, reverse tanto is what they call it. Sure, I can see that. Flat ground, tip up, and natural G10 or jade. 4.35 ounces, designed by Snex Tan. Snex is a genius. This lock was used on the the Torino. I cannot remember the knife company right now. Sandrin Torino. And I love this blade. And to me, Civivi made it better by thickening up the bar, the lock bar. And they made it even better because on that Torino, it kind of digs into your hand, to your finger just a little bit when you're disengaging the lock. Now, what are the versions? I will do my whatever you call this, my comparisons. You can see it's a little bit, tiny bit smaller than the Rat 1 and a lot bigger than the Rat 2. Now, the versions of this, there is, really, KC? By the way, this is called the Vision FG from Civivi. Just so you guys know, there is a, this one, there is a dark green G10 with a black blade. There's a black G10, no, dark green micarta, I'm sorry. And that one is 7820 as well. No, 7990. And then the G10 ones are 7820, black G10, black blade. And then there is a dark Damascus with white G10 for $100. They are not currently available, but I'm pretty sure Civivi will restock these pretty stinking quickly. Yeah, so because they sold like crazy. So be looking for them. Again, if they're available somewhere when I drop the video, I will definitely post that in addition to the White Mountain Knives link, since it was a loaner from them. So this is a long video, so we are going to wrap it up now and say goodbye. So please give me a thumbs up and a comment down below. Hope you guys had fun with this one. If you did, let me know. And like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. And thank you so much for all your support, guys. It means ever so much. And thank you, Justin, for the loaner. And thanks to each of you for watching the Knives Fast channel.